Welcome back, people, to the next episode of EA Sports PGA Tour Road to the Masters. So we're going to pick up where we left off. I think we're on episode 4 now, but I'm going to stop doing that. It'll be listed in the thumbnails as to exactly what episode we're on to. So we're going to carry on with the career mode and try and progress a little bit more. We want to try and make a little bit of a dent in this career mode, so we'll get a couple out of the way. Ooh, Pebble Beach. Like that. Alright. So hopefully we can hit a couple of banger shots and start progressing a little bit. Okay, sorry about that cut there. I've got hooky fingers apparently. You know, when you try and drag your hand away from a cup of coffee, but just manages to get caught on every single time. So, what we're looking at, par 4. Ooh, that looks not too bad. Could we make it? Do you know what, actually? Can we maybe hook it round? Let's go for a little bit of a fade right there. Go about there. Here we go. Oh, not a bad start. Not a bad start. Look at that shot shape. Beautiful.
Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started.
Let's go.
See what he can do on the hole.
Okay, so we're picking up roughly where we left off. I don't know if you'll see that whole segment before because it's disconnected me from the internet again before I could take the shot. We've retaken our shot. We're a little bit off where we were because we're in the rough, whereas before we were nice in the middle of the fairway, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I was just mentioning there that the style of videos themselves, they are possibly going to change at some point. Just I'm trying to get a bit ahead with my videos whilst I'm still early on, so I can get daily content uploaded and out for you. But at the same time, ooh, hang on a minute. Yeah, so I want to get daily content out for you, but I want to get daily Let's Plays out if I can, and then do content as and when. I'm not too sure what direction to go with it, whether to do more of this sort of stuff and not have to just do a Let's Play constantly. As long as I've got daily content coming out, maybe I can just focus on one game at a time. I don't know. I'm going to have a think about that and just sort of see where I want to go with it, and just try and do it that way really. I'm going to try and update my graphics, try and start looking at updating my thumbnails and things like that. But as I was mentioning before, which I don't think you'll see before I cut off, is, you know, this whole thing's supposed to be a little bit of fun for me. It's supposed to be something I can do just as a bit of a hobby, but it's becoming a little bit like I'm having to commit a lot of time to it. I do want to get better at editing. I do want to get better at thumbnails and things like that, but I'm going to try and not think into it too much and try put too much pressure on myself to try and make everything, you know, constant all the time. So maybe I'll look at changing my daily content to not having a constant daily Let's Play, but having a constant daily video, which ultimately, you know, it's achievable for me to do. Nice. Achievable for me to do, but whilst I'm trying to get ahead with Let's Plays and get loads of them in the bag, and then I'm trying to get other videos on top of it, it's meaning that I'm doing a lot of videos. I'm not having enough time to focus on the other side of YouTube, which is kind of what I want to try and learn and enjoy as well. So I'm going to look to bring out daily content. I'll maybe have to think of doing maybe 2-3 things at a time, rather than doing a Let's Play, then doing this, and then doing challenges against a friend, and then doing House Flipper and GeoGuessr and stuff like that. You know, I want to try and do a few things at a time, just so I can get used to it, ease into it, see what sticks really. I am still growing. I'm not growing at a massive rate. I'm not growing at, you know, the speed of light. I'm growing at a fairly decent rate and just steadily getting there really. And I maybe just want to stop having a look at that and just enjoy it. I played through... Ooh. So I had to concentrate there. I played through a whole game called Harold Halibut as a bit of a let's play, and I just didn't enjoy the game at all. But I thought, you know what, it's fairly new, I'll play through the whole thing. It was, in my opinion, really boring. I didn't enjoy it at all, and I stuck with it and I played through the whole thing to get to the end to realise that the audio in the game hadn't recorded at all. So, absolute nightmare. I'd wasted all that time on doing a let's play and it didn't record. And from that moment I sort of thought to myself, you know what, I need to be doing something I'm enjoying. If I'm not enjoying it, I'm not going to do it. I need to get used to being a bit more comfortable behind the camera, behind, you know, with the microphone, so I can start being myself a little bit more. But at the minute, I'm finding that a little bit difficult. I'm getting a bit more comfortable with it, but I'm getting it's a little bit difficult. So I'm going to try and just revert back, stop being hyper focused on everything and just enjoy the process. So I'm going to get back to the golf game because we enjoy this one. So let's go ahead. Ooh, can we get a free iron over there? I think we're better off going short with a free iron, you know. Short with a 3 iron and let it roll up. Yeah, I think we'll do that because we've got 4 miles per hour wind, so we'll go a little bit more on the power. Ooh. How much more is that exactly there? Too much. That's the answer.
I dare say a touch too aggressive. Trying to fly all the way and expect it to hold. It is very ambitious.
Maybe try and change my editing style a little bit more. Maybe try and change up my stuff like that a little bit more. But while I'm focusing so much on getting so many games recorded and getting games in the bank, you know, it's difficult for me to do that. As I say, I'm trying to do 2, 3, 4, 5 games at a time, and that's not massively working. Right, we go for the flop shot from here. All right. And it's not that it's not working. So if you subscribe to the channel because you like to see daily content, that's not going to change. I'm still bringing out daily content. I'm still going to be bringing a video every single day. It's just going to be a case of maybe not doing so much just a let's play and then content on the side, because actually the let's plays themselves, they're not getting massive amounts of views in comparison to anything else. So maybe I do need to just focus a little bit more on simplifying it a bit and getting the basics done, getting the thumbnail sorted, getting the cover sorted, getting the edits sorted, and trying to make them a little bit more precise and learn all of that as well. So I think that's what I'm going to do, go a bit back to the basics, and if there's a game I really see that I think, oh, I like the look of that, I'm going to play it, I'll go ahead and I'll buy it and I'll play it. But if there's no games like that, I'm not going to go out looking for them and thinking, oh, right, what should I play next, because that takes away from it all for me. So I'm going to get back to the basics anyway. Enough waffling from me. If you've seen it and you've made it through all this waffling, like the video, please consider subscribing. Thank you for listening, and I'll get on with the game. Cool. So, right. So we had a nice putt last time, actually, which I didn't take in enough because I was too busy waffling. So, now look down there. Maybe I'll move my camera down here as well. I need to test that out a little bit and think about, do I want my camera here or do I want to move it down below? I don't think underneath is a very flat or an angle, to be fair, so I don't know. Or maybe I'll move it up a little bit and we'll have it bird's eye view. No one does that, do they? So that'll be new. But I think because I look down so much, because I look down so much, maybe it would be better off being down here. I don't know, let me know what you think. Do you think it's better up here, or do you think it might be better down there? Okay. Put this one away. Bit of a missed opportunity there for a birdie. Missed opportunity for a birdie.
Second, and he'll remain at 1 under par.
Apologies for the volume of my voice if it's quite low. It's people in bed. Don't want to talk too loud, so we are keeping it as it is at the moment.
Putting the ball in the right spot, isn't it?
It certainly is. You have to know how far you carry
Right,
it.
so
If you take a
what are we
line
on
at
there?
that sort of third bunker there on the right side.
Here we are.
On
So
a direct
5 mile an
line
hour
up the
wind
left
towards
edge of
me.
that,
We're
it's
on a
about
par
250
4,
yards to get to the sort of start
363
of the
yards,
fairway.
which is a
From there,
nice
you're only
shot
100 yards
into
in,
the
so
fairway here.
just find your point.
If
You're
we
aiming
go, we're not uphill. We're going for a draw. Gives a little bit of distance along there. Right, now hopefully we'll make this, but we'll see. So, yeah, ooh, bit hard. Not the worst thing though, to be honest. Hard's not too bad. It's not looking bad, as long as it takes a nice bounce. Ooh, that was good. That was good. I like that. I liked that.
Just 92 yards for his second to this par 4.
Eagle hole out. What are we saying? Eagle hole? Eagle hole out. Come on, man. Right. Not going to think too much about it. Tiny bit of spin on the back of the ball. Do we need to, really? Because we could spin it in the air. You know what? We're going to go a bit more over there. Right. Come on. This the one. Ooh, bit to the left, but that might work out alright because we did drag it quite to the right. Come on, spin to the right. Ah, too much backspin on it. We've left ourselves a long one now.
This gonna wind up on the
This could be a good putt though.
Close either. Bit of a misstep there from a
right. It's gone to the right. Ah, it's giving us a chip. Do we want a chip? We don't want a chip, do we? We're going to go for the putt. Putting. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Now this is a tough one. Okay. Gone about there. Wish me luck. Ooh-wee. Come on, get in the hole. Get in the hole. Not the worst, not the best. Yeah, so if there's any content that you prefer, whether you prefer this golf stuff, or if you prefer like the GeoGuessr stuff, whether you prefer the Let's Plays, whether you prefer any of the other stuff that we do on the channel, let me know. Let me know in the comments down below what content you'd prefer to see. Because at the moment it's kind of a bit blind. I'm not getting a massive amount of feedback. I am getting some private messages from people just to say, you know, what they're enjoying, what they're not necessarily. Well, no one's telling me what they're not enjoying, but what they're enjoying. I don't know if it's because people don't like to give feedback, or people don't want to be seen as giving criticism, so they say, oh, you need to do this, or try and do this, or try and do that. But, you know, that's going to really help me grow, to be fair. So it would be useful to know what people are enjoying watching and what people aren't enjoying watching so much. So if there's something that you particularly like, let me know in the comments down below. And if it's stuff that you don't like, again, let me know. And I'll look at trying to change it all. Obviously, I can't please everybody, but I will try and, you know, do the best that I can based on what I also want to do as well. Let me know. Okay, so we're just going to go for a full-on whack here.
Really, you've got to worry about that pot bunker. It's between 230 and 250 yards. But as I first said,
that's hit with some power, that like. That is hit with some too much power. Come roll back. Not the worst. Could have ended up a lot worse than that.
That one too close to the edge, and it's going to wind up.
Eric 10K. 10 Kane.
So this one going to have to carry a long way.
Oh wait, Eric 10 Kane. I'm going to go for a blast. We're going to have to hit that. Blast it. Right, come on. Got one of these before and it was really good, so. It nearly went in. Oh. I know I should have under-hit that. I thought it was going to hit the bank in front of me, the way it was suggesting the power. So. That was a bit of a disaster, that. Bit of a disaster. Right, I'm going to chip it out and roll it on. I make the mistake every time on here. And what way are we going? It's quite straight from there. So if we can hit it, it's going on a downhill. Should roll up. I always hit it too far, so... Still hit it too far. Came out hot.
Just okay.
This sort of stuff's just going to come with practice. The more I get used to being in and around the green, the better I'm going to get at it.
That's not ideal.
So, come on, can we putt for par? We need this putt for par. Come on. Come on. Come on.
That is well read. A terrific putt there to save par. And he'll stay right where he is.
Love that. I think this is classed as a major tournament, so we're actually doing a full 18 holes, so I'm happy about that. Gotta be a full one, right? Pebble Beach.
Despite being redesigned by Jack Nicklaus late last century, the safest play here is to the left center of the green.
So you might not see that first hole properly. You might see a cut version of it. So some of my talking might seem a little bit all over the place. That's the issue with talking whilst you're playing, as opposed to talking post-commentary. But I want to talk whilst I'm playing. I don't want to be talking post-commentary. 5 iron. We're going to take some spin on the ball. Go for a bit of a spin back. We're going to go for a bit more distance. And it's going to go to the right as well, so... We're going to go about there. Come on, buddy. It didn't spin at all, did it? It just didn't catch. It didn't catch that wind.
Boy, this is just way too much club for a front hole.
Didn't catch the
location.
wind, and it didn't spin. Oh, and it's slanting right down over there. So. Can we get a flop that far? No, we can't. So we're going to go for a pitch. We're going to take the 60. We're going to land up about here and hope it rolls just towards the hole. Do we go downhill? No, we go slightly uphill. Right. Nice little pitch wedge. Onto the green. It doesn't look terrible. Actually, that looks pretty good. Come on. A little bit more power, that might have went in. I'm telling you here, right now, that might have went in. Oh, we put ourselves in a nice position, actually, from a pretty bad one. To save par. To save par. Let's be having you. Get in the hole. Done.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay at 2 on.
Alright. Alright. Oh. We're 11th? No, we're not. That's like a different scorecard. Damn. Oh. We didn't play the whole thing.
Look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our
25th. That's probably one of the best finishes that we've had.
Yeah, they might have to take the standing 8 though, or hit the reset button.
Right, so we've done a little bit of training. We were trying to get some level up points, but I still can't work out how to do it. So maybe I'll have a watch of the video after this recording and see if I can work out how to put skill points on. If there's a way, there might not be a way. Okay, so second day, we started off well on the first day. We came 25th, I think, so it's not bad for me, considering I'm an amateur. Right, okay, and what was the wind?
Let's face it, Mother Nature's just showing off this week. Pebble
Can't
Beach,
see the
one
wind.
of the crown jewels of American sport in all its
Okay.
glory.
I'm just going to have to hope there isn't any.
Friday leaderboard.
Although it looks like there is.
Joel Danon is on top. He's
Right
at
next to
9 under.
the sea, so there's got to
So
be.
let's get you out to the action on the
Ooh,
turn.
the amount of golf balls that would have been lost on that beach if it was me playing here. All of them, probably. Sometimes I'll play, once I get my head on a hole, that's it. Same thing, again and again and again. Oh, you've sliced it. You better take it again. Oh, you've sliced it again. Oh, never
the
mind.
third, who came through the Corn Ferry Tour to win twice as a rookie on the PGA Tour. And Noda, our featured player here, in contention early. Now, granted, it's just a Friday, but you start to get the sense
a bit of
that
a
some of
spin
that
on it.
success in the lower levels, the amateur days, could pay big dividends here.
Yeah, if you just take a look at this player's pedigree, it's blue chip. Great success at the collegiate and amateur levels, but this is the PGA Tour. You've got to go out there. You've got to continue to press forward.
Let's actually get a good shot to the
Friday, but we got a long way to
bit
go.
Overhitting it. Ooh. Bit to the left, actually. See, a tiny bit more to the right. That would have been a really good shot. Not the worst, though, but we are going downhill, so we need to hit this one really short, which we learnt from last time. Really short. It's also going to go to the right, so just bobble it on about there. Maybe about there, you know. Bobble it on about there. There. Okay. I've hit it a tiny bit harder anyway. Still hit it too hard. That hill. Deceivingly steep.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly.
If I hadn't overhit it, it might have been a little bit better. Come on, Eric 10 Kane. Eric 10 Kane. See, on EA Sports, not EA Sports, the other golf game that I play, which I'm not going to name while I'm playing this one actually, you can check a shot preview out. And you can see, what does this one do? It's X. I just reverse it back. And then that aims it, that one. What does that do? Okay. And Y? Yeah. No, that's it. So yeah, you can't do a shot preview on this one. Makes it a bit harder, but I like it harder. I'm already playing. Go on. Yes!
Oh, and a shot in the arm there to start the second 9. That's in
Not
for
a
par
bad
here
start.
at 10. And he'll stay.
Shame we didn't get on the green with the first one. But we did say par. We're 5 under. That's actually good.
We're going away from
That's
the
actually
Pacific
good.
Ocean now.
Come on, this could be our moment. If we finish top 10, that'd be a great way to finish off the episode. I would love that.
Uphill and it's sea level, so that tee shot's not going to go that
So we're
far.
going to just hit
There is a run out
right
down that
over.
left side, just inside the tree line.
Come on,
there, that's
nice
about
hard
308
drive.
yards, but you're not going to go that far. So really, this
Bit to the right.
This hole.
That's alright though, I think. Yeah, fairway regulation.
Strong finishing kick here on
Fairway
this Friday.
regulation.
Get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Oh, he loves that. It's like he's just scored a
Second
winning
shot
penalty
coming
for
up.
England.
Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Yeah, he's looking at
Doesn't miss penalties, does he?
yards is the number to the front of the green, but 129 is
matters.
the number to get it all the way to the flag.
Heart's
And that
broken.
wind, it's coming from right
Harry
to
the
left, so you
Heartbreaker.
might need to start this a little bit to the right-hand side.
I will start a little bit to the right, but is it coming back? Yeah, a bit. Dips right down, doesn't it? This is a tough hole, this one. Stand to the right because of the wind. But I feel, didn't hit enough power on that hole. That was a weird one.
Not super close, but
I'm a little bit unsure how it works on this sometimes.
Gonna have to take
You know, hit
pretty
that
much a
perfect
full
power.
swing at this one with the putter, because this
For
one
some
is
reason,
into the
didn't.
hill, and the hole is cut back.
Okay, this could be a bit to the right. A bit more than I think, though. Could be a bit to the right, but I'll go a little bit more than I think. Smart, that. Is it smart? Is it huge brain? Or is it peanut brain? It's peanut brain, because we missed by a little bit.
Up the hill was half the battle. This got there.
Peanut
just a little wide
brain.
of the mark.
Par again. That's right, we take pars. We take pars. We're not going to win any tournaments getting pars. Well, there won't be many we'll win, not as a pro anyway.
First in for par here at 11.
But we're holding our position, we're not dropping points. And I think 5 under is not a bad score where we are. So best score is 9 under.
And now we arrive at the 202.
We're 5 under.
12. Best to work the ball right to left, landing as softly as possible.
So we're not far off. We can par every hole and get the odd birdie, which wouldn't be par every hole. I realise that. And that would be good.
But calm. That is the Waste Management Phoenix Open down at TPC Scottsdale. Frank, I always think different venues, sort of different sounds.
6 mile an hour wind. I'm going to club down.
The Waste Management Phoenix Open, it's like a nightclub in Prague at about 2 in the morning.
I've been to Prague too, yeah. Except Prague
do
doesn't have the 700,000 people. It's the greatest gate.
I think we do,
Some say the greatest show on grass. It really is. That 16th hole.
It could be disastrous. We'll go a bit there just in case. So at least we just land on the verge.
He changed his routine.
But I think the wind should carry it.
All those people around, he'd just say, give me the club and hit it. That was the one time he broke
the wind should carry it.
Absolute frenzy at Scottsdale.
Good job we clubbed down, innit? Still didn't work out. Wow, that wind carried it a lot. Should club down even more.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just.
Now we've got to blast it out. Come on. Not much luck on this. We're going to have to pull off another putt. We're going to have to pull another major putt out of our backside just to get the par again. We're really fighting for par here. Fighting for par. So it's not much in it. So I'm not going to go a little bit more to the right here. Watch it go to the left. Yep.
Oh man, speed was spot on.
I think that was my fault actually with the timing, to be honest. Edic 10 Kane.
So a tough hole. It's in for bogey.
Speak, and it shall come into life. Shouldn't have spoke too soon about that, should I? Idiot.
Well, this par 4 13th hole doesn't show up in a lot of postcards.
We're going to need a bogey now to pull our score back.
But Frank, this is a legitimate.
That was. What was the problem there?
It certainly is, Rich.
It was a tee shot, really.
But it plays longer than that by virtue of being uphill. But the addition of those 3 bunkers in on the right side.
Plays longer than that.
The width of this fairway, plus it still tips.
So we're going to go there because we don't want to go in that bunker on the left.
We've got an uphill second shot, so you know, I've seen everything here: 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s. You know.
We don't want to go in the bunker on the left as long as we land in the fairway. And we don't. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We'll take that every day. Every day.
Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another.
Obviously, I'm still trying to be quiet. I notice my voice has raised it a little bit there. So
let's check in with Nota Begay the third.
145 left to the hole.
Gotta
looking
keep
to
the
make
noise
up for
down.
That drop shot with a birdie here.
Right. Let's hit it with some spin, baby. Okay. Let's give this a go. Oh, I've hit too hard. No. That is terrible. Terrible, terrible shot. That was my fault. All my fault.
Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker.
Fighting for par again, eh? Unless we can chip this in for birdie somehow. Blast it out. I don't want to be blasting it too far. Do you know what? Can we go for a different type of shot here? Don't like. I can't. Okay. Let's go for the blast. Let's go for the blast. Ooh. Could do done with hitting the flag there. Could have done with hitting the flag.
Yeah, look how
but never mind.
Very difficult.
Not the worst. That was a tough shot. That was all due to my own bottle job in the first one. Right, so it's kind of just right the hole, so just capturing so I can afford a little bit more to the right. Right, let's do this. It's a little bit more to the right than I would have thought, so yeah, that hopefully will be okay. I need to get the timing right here. That's better. Was it going to just miss? Oh, yes, come on.
A very good putt there to save his par. And he'll remain at 4 under.
Oh. Just managed to save that. We're up to 14th.
So our featured goal.
So we're going to leave it there at that. In future I may look to just uploading a whole event at a time, so we'll do the 4 weeks in one go, but let me know how you think it goes just with the 2 and then another 2. If you prefer it to be one whole event in one go, then maybe I'll go ahead and I'll do that in future. But for now, because I've had a bit of a mess up with previous Let's Play video and we've got plenty of hours behind, I'm just going to do the 2 at the time. So hopefully you understand and you appreciate that. If you like the video, please drop a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel if you are enjoying this content and you want to see more of this. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.